All right, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all elect Akim, Wa Akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. This is going to be another video through the Spirit. And for this one, I just got, a couple clips off the gram. I found this one, a couple other ones. This one's going to be a bit, unrelated to the other two. The other two are more closely related. But I just wanted to play this one. We'll get some scriptures. What do you say? It says, after Takeoff's death, former record label exec speaks out. So let's see what the fuck he's talking about.
Sure you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg, Lil Yachty.
So this guy, he starts out introducing, showing you his pedigree, that he was an executive for those fuckers.
This goes on and on and on, okay? Here's the truth. The truth is this. A bunch of young black male rappers keep dying. You know who's not dying? Record executives. The record executives that push for them to continue to make songs and create a culture that is obsessed with death, drugs, and sex. Period. The industry's obsessed with it, but those record executives, they're not dying because they don't push this culture on their own people, but they're encouraging you to push it on yours, and they're paying you handsomely to do it. The reality is, I know a lot of you. A lot of you are good people. You're family guys. You're not the image that you put.
Now, I'm going to pause them right there. They are not good people. These rapping niggas, yeah, they may not be the person, the image that they're portraying to be, but these niggas ain't good people. I just wanted to say that.
Out there to the world. Why? Why don't you be the example? Stand up. I challenge you. Be the example. Make music about the culture you want to see. Don't just get online today and talk about how, whenever a rapper makes it, his own people take him down. Don't just make those videos. I directed a bunch of rappers, people like Gucci Mane, Snoop Dogg.
So right there, and this motherfucker Snake Devil, he really don't give a fuck, because if he cared, he wouldn't have initially started his career making money off of us killing each other. But this just goes to show you, we go down into the grave, with bullet holes and, your mama crying, and E is profiting off that money, and it's a continued cycle. All right, these rappers aren't just dying out of the midair. The Heavenly Father has allowed Esau Edom to, work his witchcraft, get these niggas killed by all kinds of means, and then they make profit off of it. And that's how he likes to deal with us in general. All right, I had brought this out recently in a video. Some of these verses dealing with a friend. All right, we'll go to this verse in particular, Sirach 6 and 10. Again, some friend is a companion at the table and will not continue in the day of affliction. So Esau Edom, these so-called the people who cut those checks, who give them these business deals, I don't know what these niggas think. I'm a rap and dance, and the white man's going to give me money, and life is going to be good. No, these people are giving you money on the stipulation that you generate them more money. And once you have outran your usefulness, it says what? And will not continue in the day of affliction. So that's why Jake down here, everybody loved it. I'm trying to think of an example. Basically, I mean, it's all the same story. When the guy's rich and rapping and performing, he's on top of the world, and give him a couple. Okay, DMX, good example. When he was on stage a hooping and a hollering, he was the man. And then not too much longer after, he's a crackhead roaming through alleyways in Cali or wherever the hell, bugged out. Left no inheritance to his family, nothing. When the affliction came, So what? It doesn't profit our people to keep running to this man and making deals, thinking that those deals are for their best interest. But what do our people do, even still now? Which is ultimately, what is that? Let me see. Huckster. This is why our people are going to be so easily conned into taking the mark. Our people keep running to Edom, thinking that he's going to provide a solution. The enemy will never provide us with a suitable solution, ever. All right. Sirach 26 and 29. A merchant shall hardly keep himself from doing wrong, and a huckster shall not be freed from sin. All right. So our people are running to the hucksters. All right. And that was a phrase back in the day. A nigga call you a huckster. That's because you wasn't right. You would deal in illicit business practices. You would do things that just was not right for that money. And our people, hey, they don't want to listen to us. Maybe you think they would listen to this white man executive, which they aren't. But even he's warning you. He's like, look, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop this hooping and hollering about killing yourselves and dealing drugs to yourselves, because you're the ones that are actually dying. And in the event of your death, they make even more money off of you than when you were alive. All right. And which, ultimately, we don't give a fuck about no rapper niggas, no way. But I'm just bringing this out, because the clip was there. All right. So let's get one of the next clips. So apparently this one doesn't actually have sound, but it's just a post. It says Benedict Cumberbatch's family may have to pay reparations to Barbados for owning slave plantations. All right, and the thing that I don't want to say shocked me, but I guess it did. But the thing that grinded my gears, when you check the comments, y'all, now you would think that the average nigga, if they were to come across an article seeing something about niggas getting reparations for slavery, you'd think niggas would be happy, man. What these niggas in the comment board talking about, man? Let's take a look. So we'll read a little bit under. It says and this is the guy, he plays Doctor Strange and Marvel and shit. He got money. He was born into money. All right, hey, a lot of these, that's another thing. A lot of these actors and these entertainers, y'all, these fuckers didn't come up from the bottom. The whole Hollywood story of you can be a poor nobody and work your way up to the top and be the majority of that is false. The majority of these niggas in the entertainment realm is plugged the fuck in, all right? Hey, what's his name? Not Lil Bo. That's one of his names. Basically, y'all, if you were to dig into these niggas' family members, a lot of these, Lil Yachty, that's his name. His fucking father his father is a famous nigga. He would do beats for niggas. Basically, y'all, a lot of these people in the entertainment realm, their fucking family members are somehow connected to somebody. All right. These aren't just lowly, regularly guys who bust into Hollywood. All right. On average, of course they don't mind getting a nigga up off the streets and inducing him to Hollywood so he can be used to brainwash more of his people. But you understand what I'm saying. All right. So looking at some of the comments, one right here says, so he's supposed to give money for what his family did? No, I'm sorry. To punish someone who never had anything to do with it in the first place is BS. So certain people are mad about it. Let's see. Somebody said, what is this, Black Mirror? Hey, somebody was happy right here. It says, good, a whole lot more families need to pay worldwide. And that's true. Esau do need to pay, but we don't want his money. All right, we gonna get his blood. All right. Somebody says if him and his family are still financially benefiting from slavery, which many white families are, they owe there and here. Matter of fact, everywhere, and that's true. So you got some people in their right mind saying that this is perfectly fine, which it is perfectly fine. You devils, hey, what is really? You don't owe us money. What you owe is your life. All right, that's in the law, Exodus 21, and that's only the mindset that the hopeful elect and the 1/3 are gonna have, because we don't want no money. Hey, now if you want to give us some money, you can give us some money, but we need your blood. All right, that's the only way to make this equal, right? Exodus 21:16, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. All right, so what we need is expiation, which is a blood payment, literally expiation, to repay by way of blood. You got to come up out of that blood, homie. We don't care about your money. Your money is false. All right. Somebody right here, that makes sense. Punished for not being involved. No, you was involved. All right. You were involved. All right. Somebody says every white person owes black people money, and that's true. Yep. Somebody said Doctor Strange will teleport back in time and fix this. They're being comical. But okay, right here. Here's one. It says, who gives a fuck though? Like, it was ages ago. This happened. It's a fucked up thing to have happened, of course, But like it's over a century ago. When this stuff happens, it's so stupid and irrelevant. Maybe if they had slaves today, then you pay that shit. But come on, y'all. Can't be serious. People are way too sensitive nowadays. So see, this is the mindset. Esau doesn't want to pay for what he's done, and some of our people don't want him to pay. Now you look at this guy's thing, says Alex, but no, you know, I look, I don't know. I think he's a gamer. I don't know if this guy's a spick or an Edomite. You know, he could be goddamn Northern Kingdom. You know, but this just goes to show you, you know, this Esau wants to. He put his hand in the cookie jar, and he doesn't want to have to pay for the fact that he put his hand in the cookie jar. Well, you're gonna have to pay for the fact that you put your hand in the cookie jar. You enslaved people, and there's nothing you can do or say to run away from your judgment. Sirach 43 and 41 and 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly. The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their posterity shall have a perpetual reproach. The children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake, plain and simple. So Esau is complaining because he may have to come out some money. Well, your complaining is not comparable to the sufferings of our minds and bodies throughout those centuries. All right, and the century ain't that long ago, nigga. You got people's grandparents that, you know, still have the stories of they mom getting whipped and beaten, killed and chased and lynched. All right, these people are so they want to just live their lives and not be bothered with the judgment. Well, it doesn't work like that. You don't do all manner of evil in the world and get you just right off into the sunset. Somebody will pay for that, and that somebody is you god daggone devils. All right, Job 20, and we'll get the next one. Job 20 and 10 through 11. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. You know, so he's trying to appease us by way of money, but that's not going to work. We don't need your paper reparations. It's gone too far beyond that now. All right, verse 11. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. And that's what's happening. He is being reproached for his wicked past deeds, and those very same wicked past deeds is going to be the reason why he is destroyed. All right, we're going to put this nigga in the dust. We're going to put him in a coffin. All right, but he's trying to run around and escape that by all these different talking points, by putting distractions. You know, the average nigga isn't worried about getting revenge, because the average nigga is distracted by basketball, football, rapping, chasing hoes. Esau has set up a whole world to try to make you forget. He set up all these, you know, movies and TV shows. If you didn't know no better, you know, like this guy, right? He plays Doctor Strange. When you watch the movies, he's, you know, a well-spoken white man. He can fly and magic. Ain't nothing magical about this motherfucker. This motherfucker is the descendant of motherfuckers who had you in slavery. Ain't nothing magical about this son of a bitch. Or majestic. Alright? But that's the web of shadows, the web of lies that Esau has tried to sow over the world. Here it is. He's destroyed everybody. And he's made everyone worship him as if he's a god. And he's not. Alright? Next post. It says Virgin Islands Attorney General has been terminated days after it was revealed that she had filed a lawsuit against J.P. Morgan Chase, Jeffrey Epstein's bank. You know, interesting. So let's take a look. Let's read under. It says the lawsuit claims J.P. Morgan Chase facilitated convicted felon Jeffrey Epstein's abuse of women and girls, alleging that the bank should have known about Epstein's illegal activity and as part of its anti-money laundering procedures should have reported their client to authorities. And that's dead ass true. And now all of a sudden she found herself terminated, and now she might find herself unalive. See, they let her have her little position, but what she did, she forgot that she's not there to stop wickedness. She's only there to oppress her people. So they said, oh, you want to focus on us? You want to focus on the white man? You want to focus on your master? Well, we'll kill you. And then we're going to see what happened to her. And you can check the comments. Basically everybody's in the comments saying how, basically, she's probably about to end up dead. And which is true. This goes to show you, y'all, this is clearly a world ran by evil motherfuckers doing evil things in the shadows. They know damn well who's doing what. Here it is, your bank know if a nigga can buy some orange juice in another state using your account. You mean to tell me they didn't realize this guy was trafficking people, all the money getting passed around, but they didn't care. That's a part of the, keeping it hush hush. All right, here it is, a camera from a couple hundred feet away can get a picture of your license plate and inside of your car in clear quality if you blow through that red light or make that right turn through the stop sign or roll through it when you wasn't supposed to. But they couldn't track God. But they couldn't keep a track of Mr. Jeff. Come on. All right, right here somebody says, yo, everybody needs to understand who and how the Rothschild family is connected to Epstein, JP Morgan Chase, and Vanguard. Then understand that's why you will see Vanguard or JP Morgan and huge investor in any major bank across the world. We need to pray for Attorney General Denise George's protection for sure. In which, hey, there's no amount of look, if it's her time to get picked off, she's gonna get picked off. She wouldn't hey, she wouldn't stepped on the elite's feet, so now the elite about to step on her whole fucking body. So if she survives and she survives, if she don't, then too bad, too sad. But ultimately, it goes to show you what type of world we're living in. All right, and what scripture comes to mind with that one? Hey, if this is a place you want your children to grow up in, and this is your place to rest, then that's fine. But for us, Lord willing, over here, we want righteousness to reign, and that means the wicked must be stopped. Isaiah 59:15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment, plain and simple. So when you try to stand up for righteousness and depart from evil, you make yourself a prey. You make yourself liable to get killed, or you make yourself liable to get hunted and persecuted, and taught crazy on and about. And all you've done was try to do what was righteous. And that just goes to show you the world is being ruled over by the wicked. And if it wasn't, we wouldn't be going through these things. All right, Psalms 12:8. The wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. All right, so in this world, the wicked are reigning, which is why the wicked are doing whatever the fuck they want to. It says they walk on every side. They don't got no shame. That man, I believe that motherfucker, he said he wanted to impregnate the world with his seed. A little nasty devil, bro. Freaking off on anything he can get his hands on. So that's about it. Just wanted to highlight these couple of posts. Somebody says, y'all better Google JP Morgan Chase drug vessels. Wow. Okay, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna read I'm just looking at the comments. Somebody said, what isn't here is that Attorney General Denise George, that woman, successfully sued the Epstein estate and settled for $105 million. I believe the government of Virginia may see $500 million by the end of this year. And they don't want her to be the face of that victory, but she is not in danger. Let me see. Slacky y'all. But she is not in danger. Just another black woman stopped from being her excellent self or next governor. So apparently they want to fire her so they can get that money. And if that's true, then that just goes to show you Esau, he don't care about no people getting took advantage of. He just wants money. And like I always say, man, it's crazy. He already owns the world. Everybody already knows and agrees the white man runs the world. So why does he, he's still obsessed with owning all the money and the resources and everything. You already own everything. You've been given the fatness of the land. You know, it's a crazy conundrum. I just don't fucking get it. He's already at the top of the hill. But man, hey, whatever, man. Give all praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Dev honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like the Akim Wa Akwath, learning, teaching, and truth and sincerity. Shalom.